beautiful people, it's Rickita and I'm back with another video. So in this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to get a Capital One Platinum credit card. I'm going to tell you guys what's the qualifications, and we're going to go through how to actually fill out the application. So stick around, you guys, and you'll be able to see the video. To getting the Capital One credit card. So the Capital One Platinum credit card. So a few things I want you guys to know is that this is a high risk credit card. So your interest rate is going to be higher. So this interest rate for this credit card is going to be 26.99% interest rate. So listen, that's a high interest rate for a credit card. So make sure you guys are not carrying a balance. The annual fee for this credit card will be none. If you had any transfer fees, you won't have any. And let me explain this too. Annual fee means sometimes every year, for some credit cards, every year you need to pay a fee for it. This credit card, they do not have a fee that you have to pay annually. A transfer fee is when you want to transfer, like say if you want to do a balance transfer, you won't have a fee on that. That's if you want to take money from one credit card, take the balance from one credit card and add it to another credit card just so that you can get the better interest rate. Then that's the balance transfer. You won't get a fee for that. Now, cash advance, there is a cash advance fee for those people that like to take money off of credit cards, which I do not suggest at all, because when you take money off of credit cards, you get charged a high interest rate, kind of like a payday loan kind of interest rate, almost, but it's similar to that. So with a cash advance, that allow you to take the money off of your credit card, but they're going to charge you either $10 or they're going to charge you 3%. So definitely guys think about that, because if you take 3% off of a large amount, it could be more than $10. So definitely think about the amount you're paying to take the money off of a card. So late payments, make sure you guys are paying your bills on time, because it's a $40 late payment fee. So yes, there's a $40 late payment fee. They say up to. So make sure you guys go ahead and read through the rest of these things. But if you guys have like a 580 credit score, I think that you guys will be able to apply for this credit card. So let's go over the details on the information that you'll have to put into this credit card application. And this is the screen that you're going to see before you put your details in. So I'm going to make sure I have it linked down below, you guys. But this is the Platinum MasterCard here. So just click here on Apply Now, or you can see if you pre-qualify, if you pre-approve for these credit cards. They'll run all three of them. Now, I have videos on the Quicksilver Rewards already and the Secure MasterCard, so you guys definitely go ahead and check that out. Now, let's go ahead and just start this application. So apply now. Now, they want us to put our first name in, so go ahead and put your first name in. And if you have a middle initial, you can go ahead and put that in, and then put your last name here. They want your date of birth with 2 digits for the month. They want 2 digits for the day and 4 digits for the year. So make sure you guys fill that in correctly. Put your full social in. And this is not my social, so don't be alarmed. I'm just putting information here, you guys, that just to show you guys how to do it. I've always see a lot of comments about that. Are you a U.S. citizen? Yes. Do you have citizenship in another country? No. So I'm from the United States, so I'm a U.S. citizen, and I don't have citizenship yet in another country, but I want it. So not right now, I don't have it. Now let's go ahead and put our address here. So let's go ahead and put our address here, and let's put our email address. So remember, you guys, when you put an address into Capital One, I just want to make sure I tell you guys this. That's the address. If it's not there yet, in terms of the credit bureaus don't know you moved, now they know that you moved. I always tell a lot of people, if you want to have, let me fix this really quickly, you guys. It's going to trip me out, okay? But if you want to have an address added to your credit reports, apply for the Capital One credit card, because we already know that Capital One will tell the credit bureaus your new address. So it's a tricky way to add like your cousin's address because you're trying to clean up your credit. Oh, no. Okay, so that's not working. But put your email address in. Put your phone number in. And I suggest that you put your cell phone number in, your mobile number. Do not put your work number in, because you don't want them calling your job for anything. It's no, I will never put my work number there. So your employment status, I always put that I'm self-employed. But you can click employed, self-employed, retired, student, unemployed, or other. So always, if you put unemployed, you guys, that's like a trap. If you guys are unemployed, they're not going to give you a credit card. If you don't have any income coming in, why would they want to give you a credit card knowing you can't pay it back? So make sure you guys are clicking like employee, self-employed. Retired is kind of like a red flag to them a little bit. Student or unemployed is like a red flag, like no. But go ahead and put your employment status down and put your occupation down. So I'm just going to put that I'm a teacher. And what's your annual income? So I always put 200,000 as the annual income. So put the 200,000 as annual income, and your monthly rent, put 555. That's what I'll put, the 555 there. But whatever your monthly rent or your mortgage is, put it there. Whatever your annual income, that's per year, put it here. Now, if you don't know what your annual income is, don't forget all you have to do is multiply whatever you get per month times 12. Whatever you get in per month times 12. Now, do you have any bank accounts? So I always put that I have a checking and a savings account. You don't want you want to always have a checking and savings account. So if you don't have a checking and savings account, you guys definitely let me know in the comments, and I can make videos on how to get an easy one so you guys can learn how to start banking. That's very important. But make sure you guys put the checking and savings account because they want to see that you have multiple ways to get the money back. If you had not checking or savings account, that's like, how am I gonna get the money back? Where are you putting your money at? It's a red flag to them. If you only have a savings account, they're trying to figure out, do you have that checkers account so that they can take money right out of that account? Do you have a debit card? So they just want to know like what kind of account you have. But I always put checkers and savings just to make it seem like you have a lot of places to get money from. But I do actually have a checking and savings account. If offered, would you be interested in blank checks for cash advances? I would say no, because I can show you guys how to do cash advances without paying that high fee. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. And paperless statement, that means that you're going to get your statement online. They're not going to mail it to you. So I like to get the actual statement, how much I owe, in paper form, like send it to me. And these are the details that we went over earlier. And remember, you guys, you can click which one you prefer. If you prefer Spanish, go ahead and click Spanish. If you prefer English, keep it there on English. This is the information that we already went over. So don't forget, you guys, you're almost 27% interest rate for this credit card. But you don't have an annual fee. They're going to charge you a cash advance fee and up to a $40 late fee, which you will not have any transfer fees. So all you guys have to do is click continue. Now I know that they want me to fix this area, so let me try to see if I can fix it, you guys. Okay, there we go, you guys. Now they want you to, I guess they want you to agree to having, everything paperless. Because what if I unclick that? Is this still open at the bottom? It is. Okay, maybe it was just my email address. But you don't have to click this. You don't have to click the paperless. So let's go ahead and see, you guys. So they want to make sure that all the information that we put in is correct. So just make sure all of the information, your name, your date of birth, your social, you're a U.S. citizen, all this stuff is correct, because after you make sure all this stuff is correct, you click continue on that screen, and she'll let you know how much you're actually approved for with this Capital One credit card. If you're not getting approved for this credit card, then I suggest that you call them to see why you weren't approved, or you can wait to get the letter in the mail and you fix those things that they're saying is wrong so that you can get approved next time. And if you were able to get this credit card and this is probably just your first credit card, apply for the Capital One Quicksilver Rewards next. Apply for this one. I think it's actually easier to get this one than this one too. It's easier to get the Quicksilver one compared to the Platinum. So if you guys were able to get that Platinum, then definitely apply for that Quicksilver and get that Credit One Bank also. But I have those linked. I'll make sure I tag them in the videos, you guys. So if you have any questions, definitely let me know. Call or text us if you have any questions. And make sure you guys are texting SCORE to 21,000 to be a part of my texting club. Thank you.
do is, if you want to try my trick, I want you to opt into Factor Trust. So to opt into Factor Trust, you have to go ahead and click here. So this is the website. I'll have it down in the description. I want you to opt into Factor Trust. So when you opt into Factor Trust, all you're doing is telling them, hey, I want to get credit card offers. And you have to apply. You have to actually give them your name, your address, your social security number, your date of birth. They're a credit bureau, so they're similar to, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Those are the three major ones. But go ahead and click submit. After you click submit, then you want to go ahead and enter that information that I told you that you'll have to submit. Go ahead and submit the information and click confirm. Now, when you submit this, remember, you're telling them I want offers, so be prepared to get a lot of offers in the mail. But that's good because remember, you're trying to build your credit score up, and for you to build your credit score up, you need at least 4 credit cards. Now, let me show you what you can do after you actually opt in. After you opt in, then you have a chance of getting approved for credit cards without them actually checking your credit score. So let's go ahead and go to victoriassecrets.com because that's an easy website where you can just test and see if you can do the opt-in. You don't have to get the credit cards, but you can see if you get the pop-up saying you're pre-approved without them checking your credit scores and without them actually give you that hard inquiry. So let's go to victoriassecrets.com. So after we go to victoriassecrets.com, I want you to put $250 worth of items in your cart. I already have items in my cart because I did not clear my cookies. So if you try this trick and it's not working for you, I want you to clear your cookies. I want you to clear your cookies and I want you to go into incognito mode. And if you want me to go through that, let me just run through it really quickly. You don't have to ask. I'll just do it. Let's go ahead and click the 3 dots here at the top. So it's 3 dots at the top and go to settings. After you go to settings, I want you to put pop into the box. And I'm going to kind of go fast because I don't want to, if you already know this, I don't want to, pull you through it. But I want you to go ahead and click here where you see it's highlighted with the pop. Go ahead and click there, scroll to the bottom, and you want to make sure that you click pop here, and then you allow pop-ups. You make sure that it says allowed. So make sure it says allowed on your computer. Go ahead and click enter again on pop. Let's go ahead and just put pop in again. I want you to go to clear browsing data. That's your cookies. That's when they track you. They know where you've been. So far they say I've been to 169 sites. I downloaded 10 items. Like they know too much, right? So I want you to clear your data. So after you clear your data, they're not going to have this information anymore. So I want you to go to the Victoria's Secrets website, but I want you to do it in an incognito mode. I'm able to do it without incognito, but I want you to see what it looks like to do it in incognito. And this is actually called the shopping cart trick, what we're going to be doing. So I want you to put Victoria's Secrets here, click submit, click enter, and I want you to put that $200 to $250 worth of items in your cart. So I like to just go ahead and hover over sleep and go to cami sets. But again, it can be any $200 to $250 that you want to go ahead and pick the items. You can pick them yourself. You don't have to go ahead and follow these items, but I suggest you follow them, but you don't have to. And you can always rewind, slow it down, or whatever it takes so that you can go ahead and get this trick to work for you. So I like to click the small. And I like to get 4 of them. And so I get the same items. I don't like to go ahead and get different items. I think it's just too much work and it's not necessary. So I want to add this to my bag. Now I want to click checkout. Now, as you can see here, the items is actually only $198, but with taxes, it's going to put me over that $200 mark. So I'm not concerned about it. So I'm going to click checkout. After you click checkout, you want to check out as a guest. So go ahead and click checkout as a guest. Now, I want you to go ahead and type your information in, that same information that you put into Factor Trust. I want you to put your first and last name here, your address here. I want you to put your phone number and your email address in. And the only reason why you want to put that same exact information, that's because when the Factor Trust sent your information over to these credit card companies, the only thing that they gave them was your name, your address, your phone number, and your email address so that they can mail you stuff, they can email you things, you can get all these different offers, right? So put that same information in here, but I'm going to type this information in of the client that I have. So remember, you want to make sure that this is that same information. If you do not put the information in correct, then they're not going to go ahead and give you that pop-up that I'm going to show you in a second. So I'm just typing in all the information that you will have to put in so that you can get that pop-up. And keep this in mind too. There's over 60 different credit cards that allow you to get credit cards without them checking your credit score. So go ahead, if you get approved for this one, if you get the pop-up, I want you to get the shopping cart trick guide in the description where you can see those 60 different credit cards. So I have all of the information put in. So I just want to verify that everything is correct so we can get the pop-up. So far everything is correct. I want to click continue to delivery. So after you click continue to delivery, this is the pop-up that you're going to get. It's going to say, congratulations, you're pre-approved for the Victoria's Secret credit card. And this is the pop-up for all of the companies. You should get the same exact pop-up saying that you're pre-approved. Now, they're asking you to pick which credit card you want to get. So I always like to get the pink. If you watch this plenty of times because you're trying to master this trick, then you know I love the pink card. So I'm going to click accept now. And what they're going to ask you for is I want you to put your date of birth here, your last four digits of your social twice, and they want you to go ahead and check this box here and click finish, submit for review. So that is what they want you to put here. And remember, after you go ahead and put this information in, they're going to let you know, congratulations, you're pre-approved for $500. You're pre-approved for $1,000. Now, I don't suggest that you actually buy the things on this. I don't suggest that you go ahead and get it. What I would do is I would just exit out. So I would click that X right there. And after they tell you how much you're approved for, they're going to send you that card in the mail. So you can go ahead and look at my guide down in the description. It's called the Shopping Cart Trick Guide. And you'll be able to get those same credit cards that's on that guide. And remember, they're not going to be checking your credit score and they're not going to be pulling your credit reports, giving you that hard inquiry. But if you have problems with hard inquiries, then go ahead and look down in the description. I have the hard inquiry removal guide also, where you can go ahead and remove inquiries from your credit reports. But yes, guys, I taught you guys the trick. So now I want you just to implement it. And remember, you want to opt into Factor Trust. After you opt into Factor Trust, it's going to be so many different offers coming in the mail. And now they're going to tell these different companies that you want to get the credit card, which is going to make it easier for you to be able to get them. So if you have any questions, go ahead and call or text me. My phone number is 833-Rickita. And remember, I'm always here for you. So you can always call or text me. You're my assistants. We're definitely here for you. And if you want me to try to see if I can do this trick for you, I also have a section in the description that says, click here if you want me to try to do the trick for you. And usually that trick can be done within 24 hours so I can see if I can get you pre-approved. If you have any questions, like I said, call or text me. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment with your Cash App so you can be entered into my monthly drawing.